God, I don't think I'm ready for this. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is One of One, but you can call me Seven. Yeah, this was all the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Congru, El Sai Conguru. There you go. Is that what you wanted? It's what I wanted because we're here to finish up Steins Gate. Though, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing one more episode or two, because I know now that there are only two endings left, I think. It should be Makize Kurisu's ending and then the true ending, the final ending of the game that is supposed to be canon, I guess. That's usually how it goes with true endings anyway. So for the occasion, I dressed up. I am, yes, cosplaying as Okabe Rintaro. I mean, it's not that hard. It's a lab coat, a white t-shirt, and khakis. And also a red pen. I didn't realize that was part of his, like, oh, you can't see it. I didn't realize that was, like, part of his thing. But it is. He has one on him. We never see him while we're playing the game. So, yeah. We're going to try and get both endings either in one episode or two. But for now, strap in, get yourselves comfy, grab a snack or eat some dinner, eat whatever meal that you're having right now, and let's get through this. Now, if you guys remember, which I won't blame you if you don't, because there's a lot of text in this game, right here in this little, like, thought monologue he has, where he's like, Kurisu made her choice, it's time for me to make my choice, which friend to let die, and they're holding on to each other, and it's very intimate, for lack of a better word. Holding Kurisu tightly, I whisper into her ear, I won't give up, ever. Whereas before, he says, I'm sorry, followed by a meaningless apology. So now, instead of the chapter 10 called Stardust something, Stardust Sky, I think that's what it's called, for Mairi, this one's called Paradox Meltdown. To get to this, like, ending, I had to answer texts from Kurisu in a very specific way, all the way back to chapter 4. There were a lot of different texts that I had to field and open and answer, and all of them had to do with essentially just getting closer with Kurisu. We didn't learn, like, that much more about her character, but we sort of fostered this relationship between Kurisu and Okabe. And now we're here in chapter 10, close to the actual end of the game. So let's see. This is all new. It should all be new text. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah? Hello? Oh! Kurisu suddenly pushes me away. She steps back. Her face is hidden behind her hair, but her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury. Whoa, what the? First off, crazy, American swear word in there, but also, holy hell, that is a reaction. Whoa! I said it was fine. What do you mean you won't give up? Are you stupid? Want to die? Are you trying to be a hero, you chunibyo whack job? Don't make promises you can't keep. Your stupidity is infuriating. Why can't you just do as I say? What's the problem, huh? If you weigh the options logically, saving Mairi is the only... Oh, boy. Kurisu stares at me in shock. I'm not God. Maybe I got close, but that's not me. I can't decide who lives and who dies anymore. Suzuha. Ferris. Lukako. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mairi, and the whole time, a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right? This time I want to save both of them without sacrificing anyone. Kurisu turns away with a frown, then starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure. There's nothing you can do. It's the choice of Steins Gate. Isn't that what you always say? The equation is proven, Okabe. There's no escape. You're just one man. No matter how hard you try, you can't overcome the will of the universe. I know, but I'm still going to try. I won't lose Mairi or Kurisu. I hear Kurisu grinding her teeth, then she turns her back to me. Have it your way, but I'm not helping. I'm going back to America, and that's that. Oh, jeez. I don't expect we'll meet again, Hoin Kyoma. How stupid can you be? You're so stupid. Oh my gosh. I mean, after seeing what the alternative is, where she gets to have her way, where she just gets to go back to America unimpeded, I understand why she's like, it's to make it easier for her, I imagine, but gosh, this is a fight. Kurisu disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. Kurisu is absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool, and yet I have to try. But this time, I won't have Kurisu's help. Oh, but you need her, man. I have to fight the universe alone? How do I save both Kurisu and Mairi? I can't use D-mail. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mairi, but at least it can delay her death, give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mairi dies at 7:30 on the night of August 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle has no end in sight. If only Suzuha were here. I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So resolved, I start time leaping again to save Mairi. Oh my god, we're back in the mix. Holy crap. I've done this before. When Mairi died the first time at Moeka's hands, I tried time leaping to prevent her death, but I only tried running away that time. This time, I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mairi. I try taking Mairi to South America, an entire world away from Japan. I try crippling CERN with attacks on their servers, the ones that don't need the IBN 5100. I try getting Mairi admitted to a hospital. It's hard given Mairi's perfect health, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying by heart attack. I try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mairi dies again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes an accident, but every time I leap, Mairi dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mairi can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mairi's perspective, she only dies once. But I've seen her die dozens of times, all because of me, and yet it no longer affects me as it used to. Little by little, I have grown desensitized to her death. In the beginning, I felt unbearable pain every time I saw her die, and murderous rage towards the ones responsible. Now I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps, I finally realize what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past, yet I never do. Why? Because I know that even if I do, nothing will change. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mairi dies, I find myself thinking, another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mairi's death, then take my data and head for the time leap machine with a sigh, like a gamer forced for the umpteenth time to restart a particularly difficult stage. I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize until this moment how routine it had all become. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step. And that's how I find myself here. Sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine, I've been staring at it for hours. When we got caught in that evening shower on the Radicon rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature has dropped, but I don't have the energy to go warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Resignation. That's all. There is no desperate drive to save Mairi, no hope that this time I might succeed. Those emotions are long gone. In truth, they have been gone since my argument with Kurisu. Deep down, I always knew that she was right. I pretended not to see it. I told myself that the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse. A last attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Oh, man. Yes. I thought you were going back to America, Kurisu. Running away. Hey, you're in your lab coat. I turn around in surprise, and there I see Kurisu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here? Why? Kurisu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare.
タイムリープするのは
Time leaping
逃げよ。
is just running away. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suzuha when she entrusted me with her mission.
これまでも
I've heard people. Lots of
マユリを
people.
助けるためっていう
Just to save Mairi.
しかもそのこと
And
で
yet,
感じる
I don't even feel guilty
その
anymore.
意識も人としての
I feel like I'm losing my humanity.
まとも
だったら
And why are you hesitating now?
タイムリープマシン
Maybe because my insurance, the time leap machine, isn't effective.
俺は
Or maybe I just haven't mastered it
マ
yet.
シンを使いこ
Maybe
な
I
す
haven't
なんていなくて
Tapped into its full potential.
振り回
逃げたって
Running only makes it hurt more. She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly.
私が
I should
そう
know.
だから
Is Kurisu running too? From what?
今の岡部
Look at yourself,
見てられ
Okabe.
ない
You look like you've aged a decade.
心がボロボロ
Your
にな
heart
ってる
can't take it anymore.
そこ
You
ま
don't
で
need to beat
思い
yourself up like this. Just
私の言うことを
accept the
素直に
truth.
受け入れさっき言った通り
Like I said, you can't stay
ここ
here.
にとどめベータ世界線に行きなさい
Go to the beta world line. Go to the world where Mairi doesn't die.
それが
Not just for your sake, but for mine as well.
私のためでもある
She's right. I have no other options left. No more D-mails. No more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Mairi live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mairi will die. And if I go to the beta world line, Kurisu will die. We'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met, and yet... Memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes.
ちょっと
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine.
私ピンピン例えば実際
Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? Who the hell's Christine? I never said that. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today. We may have created a monster here. You said I was your friend, remember? You said I was important to you. That made me really happy, I guess. Once we're done upgrading the phone wave, I want you to come with me. I want to be your strength. She did say all that, didn't she? She really did, huh? It's not, I mean, the game has been so long and there's been so much text that it's really hard to remember all of it, but thank you, I know you're hurting for me. So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued, we exchanged insults. We made incredible discoveries together, and when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mairi, I always turned to Kurisu for help. She always listened. She always believed me, and I helped her too when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Aomori together. Without this girl genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makize Kurisu, always strong, or at least pretending to be. A little nosy, too. And serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by her name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her, I longed for her, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I love her. And that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that, and yet I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right.
俺は
Okabe?
お前を
I can't save you.
すまない。
I'm sorry. In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth.
なんで
Why does it have to be you?
よりによって
Why?
なんだって思う。
Oh!
くそ
I pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world?
ねえ岡部
Oh, she say hey?
あんたが
Once you go to the beta world line, Mighty and Hashida will forget the time we spent together, right? Kurisu's cheeks start to redden and she turns away.
岡部は私のこと
Will you remember
覚
me?
えてて
Her voice is barely a whisper.
お前のことは
Of course I'll remember you. Of course I will.
誰よりも
There's no way I could ever forget the girl most important to me. Hey, buddy.
それ
Gonna let that one slip out. What are you saying? The truth. But proof. I need proof. I can't come up with a formula otherwise.
証明が必要それがないと私は方程式を用意できない
Kurisu is getting flustered for some reason.
ACTH の分泌過
When
剰
the
になり
anterior pituitary gland hypersecretes ACTH and gamma waves induce stochastic resonance, we can assume an infinite Hausdorff dimension for the Hilbert curve. Oh my god. That is, we can measure the asymptotic line with positron emission tomography?
クリス
Kurisu. I speak her name. Our eyes meet.
俺は
I love you. Oh my god. This is a full circle character arc for our boy Okabe Rintaro. Facing it without his Chunibyo energy, realizing this going like facing himself and admitting all of these things to himself that he couldn't really confront without any sort of mitigating factor or other people around. He's just facing it head on. Kurisu looks away. Her face is bright
お
red.
前は
And you? Oh, it's a full-blown confession. It's a full-blown confession.
お前は
Do you,
俺のこと
how do you
その
feel about me? You want to know? Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me toward her.
目を閉じろ
Oh my god! Close your eyes. Did I make her mad? This is so them. This is so them. His reaction and the way that she's doing this. Perhaps Kurisu hates me for some reason. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a
な
question.
ぜ
Why close my...
いいから
Just shut up and close them. Come on, homie. Surely you understand, right? You know what's about to happen? She walked towards you with this look in her eye and grabbed you by the collar of your lab coat. Come on, brother. I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. My collar is still in Kurisu's grip. Hello? Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation. Let's go! Yeah, baby! This is what I've been waiting for! Woo! Yeah! The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose when I open my eyes in surprise. Oh, I see Kurisu's face scant millimeters away, and then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. She's kissing him. Look at him. Look at them, guys. See this? Oh, it's so sweet. It gets me. Look. This feels right. doesn't it? I don't know, for you guys, with the way that the characters were developed, the way that the plot moved, and the actual story itself, and the tension, all of the things that they've been through, this feels like it. This feels correct. The way that things should be. Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. Hey, you're the one who said you loved her, brother. Come on. I want to stay like this forever. Oh. But soon our lips separate. So is that how you feel? She looks down shyly. It's not like I did it because tsundere to the end. I've got a soft spot for tsunderes, so this is very adorable. It's just you promised that you wouldn't forget about me. Research shows that memories are harder to forget when coupled with intense emotions. Yo. An elaborative rehearsal on your first kiss, instantly making it a long-term memory you never forget, so I just don't want you to forget about me, Okabe. No matter what. My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a relief. Kurisu wasn't mad, she was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. This feels like love. Like, this feels like real love, not the other endings. It's not like they weren't complete, okay? Well, actually, Lukako's was definitely incomplete, okay? But like, this feels like a real build-up to a ginormous payoff. And it was a slow burn. I mean, we've been playing this game for over 40 episodes now, and we just got here. And yet it feels so right. I don't know about you guys. Like, let me know. Let me know how you feel about this, because I feel great. This is super sick. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control, I place my own hands on top of Kurisu's, which are still grabbing my collar. Sorry to disappoint you. That wasn't my first kiss. Wait, whoa, what? Wait, you're just a chick. Wait, hold on, huh? What are you? I remember playfully kissing Mighty and Ella. Oh, okay. And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Moega to side. Correct, you did do that. But that was on another world line, and now it never happened, so I guess it doesn't count? So it wasn't your first. I mean, the other ones don't really count. So it only left a weak impression. Probably not enough to become a long-term. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, is Okabe the Rizzler? Is he? Hello? Is he rizzing her up right now to try and draw her in for a second kiss? Hold on. There's no shot, right? Not him. Not this Chunibyo case, right? I'm lying, of course. He's lying. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss this opportunity, I'll never be able to oh my gosh. They're so enamored with each other. This is my last chance. So, once more. Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes. I don't ever want to forget, so let's make doubly sure. Damn. Oh my gosh, the Rizzler! He is actually smooth! What the hell? He's a real person! Then I guess there's no choice. She looks up at me just to kiss. Okay, what is she worried I'll do? Be gentle, okay? I run my fingers through her hair, and there we go. Let's go, folks. We're ballin'! We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. Then we draw back and look at each other. Oh, it's so cute! Kurisu's eyes are wet, tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty. Oh, don't forget me. Yeah, okay. All right, we can chill out now. Okay, I actually skipped a little bit, but she said, it's too fast. Time is going by too fast. I could really use a word with Einstein right now. You guys are such nerds. Time is not absolute. Einstein proved that time could be fast or slow depending on the observer. Hey, Okabe. The theory of relativity is so These guys are such nerds. and so sad. Don't. Okay, stop. All right, hold on. I was making fun of you guys. You don't need to make me feel upset like this. What the hell? How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. I don't think she needed to at that point, yeah? Early morning, Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with her huge suitcase beside her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel to pack. That suitcase must hold everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America.
それじゃ
Well then,
マユリとダルは
are you sure I shouldn't call Mairi or Endaru?
本当に
なんだか
I think that would
みん
just
なに
make it
見送ら
harder.
れる岡部だけなら
But you, I have no trouble leaving behind. That was a joke. Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad, but I won't cry. I don't have that right.
手土産だ
This is a souvenir. Take it.
持っていけ
I hand her future gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera, which allows it to record video in the air, a truly groundbreaking invention. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness. No thanks.
いいから
Just take it, it's not even that
そんなに
bulky.
かさばるわけじ
I
ゃない
wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Kurisu... You guys are losers. I love you. I love you both. You guys are awesome. And then silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other.
青森
Sorry I couldn't go with you to Aomori.
うん
Yeah,
でも
but these 2 weeks were fun in their own way.
マユリや
Give my regards to Mairi and Hashida, okay? Kurisu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time.
岡部
Hang in there,
頑張って
Okabe. Gambatte.
元気で
Stay well. Kurisu smiles faintly, then turns and walks toward the entrance with suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Maeri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There's no place for her in the coming world.
俺はマキセクリスのことを
I will remember you.
マキセクリスのぬく
Kurisu.
もりを
I will remember your warmth.
絶対に
I will never forget. I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride, steady. Back straight. Long, silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance, but I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. I love you. Goodbye. Oh, gosh. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past until long after she has vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought, might cause the tears to fall.
それではこれより
And does that
オペレー
mean...
ションベルダンディ最終フェーズ
Oh
を
no,
開始
no, we haven't read all. Normally I can skip things that I haven't read. A very neat function that this game has on Steam. But turn to me a nod. Yeah, I swear we read this though. Now we're back to 3, the memories we made. This feels like just the ending. These long and short summer days. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mighty lives, nothing else matters.
再構成される
Yeah, there we go. He swings down his index finger and... And at the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart towards the sound. No, 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 no! Do not do this to me! Do not! You cannot do this to me, game. I did not sign a waiver. I did not agree to this. What the hell? What the hell is this? There in the doorway stands Kurisu. Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kurisu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening, but her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Oh! 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 Why? No, no! Oh my God, why? Why did you do that? I thought it was all going to be the same. What the hell? Immediately afterward, my finger strikes the enter key. The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex, reading Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kurisu. Daru. Mighty. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kurisu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand.
さよなら。
Oh, God, that hurts. Took the wind out of my lungs. Goodbye.
私も岡部のことが。
That's not... God. I feel like if I hadn't cried last episode, this would have made me cry so hard. But I'm kind of primed for that kind of stuff from this game now. Like, I'm kind of ready. And now we get this. Okabe, I love... 1.1. The world gradually stops spinning. Color returns. Look to the door. She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina. Makize Kurisu. Now she's gone. Vanished. Like a dream. I look around the room. There's Daru. There's Mighty. Looks like nothing has changed at all. No torn seam. Yup. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. There's the time loop machine. No, it's the phone wave. Upgrades. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same in all respects save one. Kurisu was never here. Oh my God. Nowhere except in my memories. Mighty and Daru are looking at me.
ラボ面ナンバー004は
Oh, he seems more put together when he asks this time. Who was Lab Mem 004 again? I need to ask. Even though I know what the answer will be.
おかりん。
それとも名前すら明かされ
いや
I knew that it would be like this. But the fact that they forgot her existence is so saddening. So frightening. I am the only person in the world who remembers Makize Kurisu as Lab Member 004, so I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved upon my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done, and many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I've won. I don't think I could really rival Okabe's mad scientist laughs. Maybe one day, but I'll leave those to him. He deserves it anyway. Just staring at him.
今ここに
The last battle of Ragnarok is won. I, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma, with an IQ rivaling that of Einstein himself, have thwarted the organization, outsmarted CERN, and conquered the whole of space and time. Now, at the moment of my triumph, wow, I'm struggling to read. I'm so sorry. I stand before you as a god. This brave new world is the fruit of my ambition. The hated system shall collapse, and chaos shall rule the earth.
これこそがシュタインズ
Steins.
おかりん。
Maedi suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Dada looks as confused as I am. Maedi looks up at me and smiles. It's the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
もういいんだよ。
It's okay now. Well,
何を言ってるんだ
what are you saying? I must proclaim our glorious victory that all may...
だって今のオカリン
Oh,
泣き出しそうな顔してるんだ。
oh. But Okarin, you look like you're about to cry.
ね
You don't have to try so hard, okay? I know you're doing it for me, but I don't want to be a
え
burden.
もう
So you don't have to pretend anymore. Okay?
辛いなら
If you're hurting,
普通に戻って
just say so.
オカリンの
Like normal Okarin would.
俺は
But I...
マユシ
You don't have to worry about Mayashi anymore.
マユ
Mayashi
シは
is fine.
オカリンはね
So you can cry if you want to, okay?
何が
I don't know what happened,
泣いても
but it's okay to cry now. And just like that, the mask shatters. All it took was one word from Maedi. Maedi, the sister I never had, the girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her. That was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now I finally realize that it's over. Maedi is safe. I'm... free. Once more, I see Kurisu's face in my mind's eye. I recall the warmth of her body, the softness of her lips, the weight of her last words. One by one, they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore.
ちょ、オカ
Whoa,
リン
man, are you really
マ
crying?
ジで泣いてんの
My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks.
俺
Oh,
は
oh. A tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kurisu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. This is the rawest crying we've heard in this entire game thus far. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for, a world where Maedi does not die. And yet it is missing the person most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kurisu? Why was I forced to choose? Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Maedi. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. There we go. There we go. Yup. Everything's back to normal. Everything's safe for the hole in my heart. Phew. That's
こ
that.
れで最後だな
I'm standing by the dumpster out back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning I called Daru and together we dismantled the phone wave in the IBM 5100.
はあ
What a waste. That thing was worth a fortune.
それより
And now we don't have a microwave.
マユシ
How will
は
Mayashi eat her karaage number one? Come on, I'll get you a new microwave. Yeah. Don't need it anymore. It brought Kurisu into my life, but at the same time it made so many people suffer. It must never be used again. Not by me, not by anyone. It's time for the phone wave to die, and with it, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kurisu once said.
これまでの自分を否
I
定
don't want
し
to
たくな
deny
い
who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today.
それを含めて今の自分がある
I gaze once more upon the scrap heap that was future gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely no one can rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need D-mails or time leaps. Even if nothing in the future is guaranteed, even though I may die tomorrow, life was never meant to be redone. And that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kurisu? I look up at the sky, and even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus. Which suddenly reminds me.
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。
Going to the past is possible right
何
now.
万年も前の光を見る
Look into the sky at night and you can see how things were tens of thousands of years ago. Every night we casually travel through time. That's what Kurisu said. And each and every word she spoke I carve into my heart. So that I'll never let them slip from memory. For as long as my life endures. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's it. There we go. There we go. That was right. That is how you truly end a game. It's not even the true ending. That is, well, first off, oh man, so many thoughts, so many things I would love to share. So many thoughts in my head, but the first thing that I can think of, right, is that even out of all the endings in the game, even in Kurisu's ending, they still don't end up together, which is so right. It's so them. It works for both of them. That's so perfect. I can't even begin to describe how just right that feels. Oh my god. I'm not even. Yeah, it hurts. Like, I feel it. It's melancholy and it's very bittersweet because victory comes at a cost. This victory really truly meant something, and yet at the same time, I'm so happy because that was it. That was right. But that's not the true ending. So I wonder even if the true ending will have as much impact as I think this one does. I mean, granted, I like sad things. Like, we've been over this. I like things that hurt. But if that one's even better, or makes me feel even better, that's gonna be quite the accomplishment. Regardless, the character development, the tension, everything that they've been through, the characterization of both of them, like, as they go around the events, it's like, it's like circular, across all of the different time leaps and all the different world lines, and it all just comes full circle up to the very end when they realize that they loved each other, and oh my god, so good. Hurt my entire soul. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Man, that was the best ending thus far, without a doubt. If anybody says that, besides the true ending, which we have yet to see, if anybody says that any of the other endings is better than that one, they're capping. They're lying to you. They are lying to your face. Whew. Man. Phenomenal. Paradox Meltdown completed. And there we go. Well, one more episode, presumably. Just one more. And after 3 episodes, I think, we'll be done with Steins Gate, a playthrough that I started a while ago. I've really enjoyed this game, and I hope that those of you who have been watching have too. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye!